We're going to start today seated. So find a way to sit on your mat where you are most comfortable, up on a block or otherwise. I am not even going to sit up on a block. I'm just going to sit with my ankles crossed. Go ahead and bring your hands first to the tops of your knees or your thighs. And then take your thumb and your index finger and bring them together. And rest the tops of your hands on top of your knees, palms face up. This is wisdom mudra. Close your eyes. And allow yourself to transition. Because it does feel like a big change to go from whatever you just were doing to being seated and still and really present. So I'm going to give you a few moments in silence to just be. I also want to share a quote with you, which is very simple, but also really beautiful. And it's by Thich Nhat Hanh, who is a Zen Buddhist monk. He's a spiritual leader and guide and an all-around very beautiful, beautiful person. He says, our capacity to make peace with another person and the world depends very much on our capacity to make peace with ourselves. I'll read that one more time. Our capacity to make peace with another person and the world depends very much on our capacity to make peace with ourselves. How often we find ourselves not at peace, feeling agitated or irritated or just unsettled. And sometimes we don't even realize that until we start to feel that way towards other people and towards other things and towards other situations. So let's start with ourselves. Start with finding your peace within you. Take a breath in through your nose. And an exhale out. On your next inhale, come up for tabletop. And on your next exhale, round your back for cat pose. Breathe in that peace and come into cow. Breathe all the way out into cat. Breathe in all that peace. And breathe out, finding space in your back. One more set. Breathe in. And breathe out. Come to a neutral spine right there in the middle of your tabletop. Take a breath in. Keep your knees where they are, but as you breathe out, send your hips back toward their heels. Exhale. Kind of like a child's pose, but your knees are wide and your ankles are about knee width from each other. We're going to add some more movement here. Inhale, come up for tabletop. Exhale, press your hips back towards your heels. So find a rhythm here that matches your breath. Inhale, come up to table. Exhale, press back. Keep moving through this, finding your rhythm, and let that rhythm of your breath bring you peace. At the very least, help it center you right here on your mat, just rocking your body forward and back. On your next inhale, come up to table. On your next exhale, press up to down dog. Walk your feet forward a bit, maybe 2 or 3 steps, and then take them out much wider, your legs out much wider. Take your right hand to the outside of your left ankle, left arm up for a twist. Breathe in. Stay, breathe out. Inhale. And fold on your exhale. Switch sides. Breathe in. Stay for the out. Another in. And fold as you breathe out. Toe heel your feet back together, but your hands and your feet are pretty close. Cross your right ankle behind your left. So you're folding, and then you might need to scooch that top foot over towards the right a little bit. Drop your head in this fold. Hands can stay at the floor, or if you want to bring them up into like how you would in a ragdoll, grabbing opposite elbows. Then bring your hands to your waist. Draw your belly button in towards your spine and slowly lift all the way up. Drop your right arm down to your side. Reach your left arm overhead. Good. And then switch to the other side. Feel the difference in your balance here. Come back to the center and fold back down. Uncross your ankles, and then switch to the other side. So left ankle comes behind the right, scooch that right foot over a little bit. Just stay here and fold for a moment, finding anything you want to do with your arms. Breathe into the backs of both of your legs. Bring your hands to your waist, belly to spine, lift all the way up. Drop your left arm down to your side, right arm overhead for a side stretch. Also challenging your balance quite a bit here. And switch sides. Finding length along your side body, both in the upper half and the lower half. Come back to the center, fold back down. Uncross your ankles, downward facing dog. Pedal your knees out. Center your left foot. Lift your right leg up. Keep your knees straight though. Flex your right toes and press your right heel away from you. And then relax your left heel down more into the floor. Keep your right leg lifted, shift forward to a high plank. Kick your right leg through for rock star, left arm goes up. Hold it here in your rock star. Back to three-legged dog. Lift your right leg high. Now bring your right knee in towards your chest. Lift it back up. Take it to your right elbow. Back up you go. Low lunge. Right arm up. Easy twist. Take horizon pose. Look over your right shoulder. Press into the outer edges of both of your feet. Feel that same place you just felt when your ankles were crossed and you were folding. Right along your IT band. And bring your right arm back down to the floor. Step back, downward facing dog. Pedal your knees out. Center your right foot, lift your left. Bring that left leg as high as you can get it, but keep the knees straight. And now press the right heel into the floor. Flex your left toes even more, kicking that heel away. Take a breath in and a breath out. Rock star, come all the way through, open up nice and slow. Feel as steady and as powerful as you can here. Back to three-legged dog, left leg high. Take your knee in towards your nose, hold it. Lift it back up. Bring that knee to your left elbow and hold it. Lift it back up. Low lunge. Easy twist, left arm high. Rotate to the outer edges of your feet. Horizon pose. Take a breath. Empty out. Reach your left arm up. Come back to low lunge. This time step forward, fold at the top of your mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Rise up to stand, mountain pose. Forward fold, empty out your lungs. Halfway, side plank with your right arm up. Take a breath, let it go. Lift your right leg, bend your knee, catch your right big toe, and try and straighten out the right knee as best you can. Step forward, low lunge. Reach your arms forward. Reach your fingertips away from you, palms facing each other. Strong legs. Standing split, left leg up. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Mountain pose, up we go. Forward fold, letting out all that air. Halfway lift, breathe in. Side plank, left arm up. Breathe out. Lift your left leg. Draw your knee in, catch that big toe. Straighten out your left leg, just as best as you can. And if you can't reach that big toe, grab somewhere on the leg or wherever. Take it forward, low lunge. Reach your arms forward. Strong arms, strong legs. So you feel this blend of peace and power at the same time. Another breath in. Standing split, breathe out. Fold at the top of your mat. Rise up, mountain pose. Forward fold, empty out. Halfway lift in. High plank. Fill up. Come to your knees. Press your hips back towards your heels. Back to tabletop. Down dog. Shift forward, high plank. Lower down to chaturanga. Back up to high plank. Knees to the floor. Press your hips back towards your heels. Come back up to tabletop. Downward facing dog. Come forward, high plank. Chaturanga. Back up, high plank. Come down to your knees. Hips back towards your heels. Come back up to table. Downward facing dog. One more time. High plank. Chaturanga. Back up high. Knees down. Hips back towards your heels. Back to table. Downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up high. Step forward, low lunge. Warrior one, rise up. Breathe in. Chaturanga, breathe out. Upward dog. Downward facing. Lift your left leg. Low lunge. Warrior one. Inhale. Chaturanga. Exhale. Upward. and downward. Lift up to your toes. Bend into your knees. Hop to your hands. Halfway. Forward fold. Rise tall. And fold. Halfway. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing. Lift up high. Bend your knees, look forward. Float to your hands. Halfway. And fold. Rise up. Fold down. Halfway. Chaturanga. Upward and downward. Finding your rhythm again. To your toes. Bend. One. Fold. Fold. Halfway. Chaturanga. More time. Toes, knees, go, halfway, fold, rise, forward fold, half, chaturanga, upward, downward, and just stay here and breathe. It's really cool when the breath and the body just kind of move without us even feeling like we're making it happen, right? It's just, we're kind of watching it happen. We're just kind of going along with it. The mind is real still and just moving with the body without much resistance or reaction. Lift your right leg up, keep it straight. Come forward, high plank. Lower down to chaturanga, keep your right leg up. Lift it back up high, three-legged dog. Rock, star, kick through, back to three-legged dog. Right knee to your nose, back up high, knee to right elbow, back up high. Step forward, warrior one, inhale to come up. Warrior two, exhale. Reverse your warrior, breathe in. Chaturanga, breathe it out. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Very nice. Lift your left leg, keep it straight. Shift forward to a high plank. Lower to chaturanga. Back up we go. Three-legged dog. Rock star, kick through. Back to three-legged dog. Take your left knee into your nose. Back up high to your left elbow. Back up. Warrior one. Warrior two. Big reverse. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward facing. Right leg up. High plank. Right leg stays up. Chaturanga. Back up. Three-legged dog. Rock star. Back to three-legged dog. Knee to nose. Back up. Knee to right elbow. Back up. Warrior one. Rise. Warrior two. Open. Reverse. Breathe in. Chaturanga. Breathe out. Upward. Downward dog. Left leg up. Take it forward. High plank. Lower to chaturanga. Back up. Three-legged dog. Rock star. Back to three-legged dog. Knee to nose. Up high. To your elbow. Back up. Step forward. Warrior one. Warrior two. Big reverse. Chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. Come to your toes. Press back into your heels. We'll do that one more time. Up to your toes. Press back to your heels. Now lift up high, bend your knees, look forward, float to your hands. Halfway, and fold. Chair pose. Find that blend of power and peace. Engage where it will help you feel stronger. You guys are all yogis who have been doing this for a long time, so really experience this pose for yourself. Find where you feel it. And then sit with that. Be in it. Take 3 more breaths. We can do this. In and out. 2 more on your own. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward facing. Shift to a high plank. Right arm goes up, side plank. Grab your right big toe, straighten it out. Lift your right leg higher, lift both of your hips higher. Bring that right foot forward, low lunge. Right up to crescent, big inhale. Upright twist, big exhale. Stay here and breathe. And exhale. Back to crescent, breathe in. Warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. Extended side angle. Go for the bind right away. Half, maybe full. If you want to do birds of paradise, go ahead and take that. Take 5 breaths here. Find that place of peace and power. Effort with ease. Keeping the pose as simplified as possible. Really nice. Good job, Karen. Yes, if you straighten that right knee, almost. Good job. We'll all meet back in our extended side angle. If you still have your bind, release it. Right hand to the floor, left arm goes up. Take a breath in and a breath out. Reverse your warrior. So inhale, press into that front foot, reach back. Chaturanga, exhale down. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Come forward to a high plank. Side plank, left arm goes up. Left leg lifts. Reach for that big toe. Straighten the left leg out. Hold it here. Low lunge. Take it forward. Rise up for crescent lunge. Upright twist to your left. Try and drop that left shoulder down. I feel like I have to have a sandbag or something sitting on my shoulder. Move that guy down. Take a breath in. Stay here. Back to crescent. Breathe in. Warrior 2. Keep your front knee bent, but reverse your warrior. Extended side angle. Go for the bind right away. Start with your half. Choose where you're going. Let's take 5 more breaths. Two more. Whatever you have, come back down to extended side angle with your arms open, with your eyes looking up at your right hand. Take a breath in. Warrior 2, come all the way up, breathe out. Reverse your warrior. Chaturanga. Upward And downward facing dog. Lift up to your toes, bend into your knees, float to your hands. Halfway, forward fold, chair pose. Now get deeper into your chair, almost like we're going to power chair, but we're not because we're going to take eagle arms with the left arm under. And now full eagle, left leg wraps around. Squeeze it in nice and tight. Straighten out your back. So I found myself there leaning really far forward. So I'm still going to sit low. I'm pressing into my right heel, but I'm letting my spine be tall and long, finding some space there. And imagine when you're creating that space between your vertebrae, that you're bringing in some peace into your spine. A lot of us have angry, unpeaceful spines, right? Bring in peace. Warrior 3, kick your left leg back, reach your arms forward. Crescent lunge, step it back. Hands to heart center, twist to the right. Breathe. Twist open. Take another breath in. And a bigger twist open. Hands to the floor. Grab your front big toe with your peace fingers. Come back into that side plank, this time holding on to the right big toe. Keep your right leg elevated, but release your fingers. Take your arms overhead, point your toes. Elbow to knee, crunch in and open. Elbow to knee and open. Give me 4 more. 4, slowly. 3, 2, and 1. Open back up, downward facing dog. Take a breath, empty out. 1 more time. Bend your knees, travel to your hands, and with somewhere. Halfway lift, and forward fold. Right to chair pose. Sit a little bit low. Now take your right arm under for an eagle, and then wrap your right thigh around your left. Squeeze it all in. Find that length, find that peace. Nice and slow, take it to warrior 3. Crescent lunge. Hands to heart center. Take your twist to the left. Breathe in. And open up with your exhale, twisting even bigger. Take a few more breaths just like that. If your palms are still together, keep pressing them. If you want to open them up, that works too. Hands to the floor. Grab your big toe with your left peace fingers. Take it to side plank. Hold on to that leg. Keep your left leg lifted. Release your toe. Crunch your elbow into your knee. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Back to 3-legged dog. And downward facing dog. Nicely done. Lift your right leg up. Low lunge. Reach your arms back behind you. Lift your chest away from your front thigh. And then clasp your fingers together. Come into bound airplane. Or bound warrior 3, whatever feels better on your low back. If airplane is too much on the low back, then just keep your upper body parallel to the floor. Step back to bound warrior 2. Take a breath in. Humble warrior, forehead down. Release your hands to the inside of your front foot. We're going to actually walk the arms away from that right foot. My arms can even reach off the mat, so yours for sure can. And just feel this stretch through your back body. Notice if your right knee is kind of falling in, let it maybe even let yourself come to the outer edge of your right front foot, just to prevent that knee from tracking inward. And take it right on over to Prasarita. Bring your toes inward a little bit, drop your head towards the floor. Take it on up to a tripod or a headstand. Take about 3 more breaths, either with your legs up or slowly bring them down. Ninja lunge into your left knee, so bend deep into that left knee as the right heel presses down. And just stay here. Option to even grab your right big toe with your right hand, or you can grab your left big toe with your left fingers. Another option that feels nice is keep your peace fingers at your left big toe and wrap your right arm behind you for a nice front body opening. If you took that bind, release. Come all the way back to the top of the mat, the right foot leads. Step it back to high plank. Lower down to chaturanga. Come back up to high. Lower to chaturanga. Back up to high. Lower to chaturanga. One more high plank. Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up high. Take it to low lunge. Reach your arms back behind you. Palms face down. Clasp your fingers at your low back. Bound warrior 3 or airplane pose. Keep your bind, press your fingers away from your low back. Feel your shoulders stretch. Step back to down warrior. Take a breath in, maybe a little back bend here, and take it to humble warrior. Drop your head. Release your hands to the inside of your front foot, and then walk them all the way over towards the right side of your mat, onto the floor. Maybe come to the outer edge of that front foot. Walk yourself into Prasarita, but go right on into that ninja lunge. This time the left heel drives down. Grab the front toes with your right peace fingers. And if you want to take the left arm behind you for a bind, or if you prefer, you can grab your left toes. Take some time here doing what feels good. Release whatever bind you have. Come back to Prasarita, and then up into goddess pose. Take your hands behind your head, elbows out to the sides in opposite direction. Right elbow comes down to right knee, back to the center. Keep it going, that same side. It's just right elbow, right knee, back up to center. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Bring your hands behind you for reverse namaste or clasp your fingers. Stay low, low, low in your thighs. Bring your hands behind your head once again. Take your left elbow down to your left thigh or knee and back up. 4, 3, not a race at all. 2, 1 more. Back to the middle. Take any bind that you would like. You can take it in front of you. You can take your arms up overhead if you want, or your traditional goddess stance. Draw your belly button in. Engage your pelvic floor muscles. Engage your abdominal muscles. And draw your chin in a little bit for all 3 locks in place. Bring your hands to your waist. Straighten out your knees. Arms up. Star pose. Warrior 2 to the front of your mat. Reverse your warrior. Breathe it in. Chaturanga. Exhale it out. Good job. Over upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up. Take it through to rock star. Lift it back up high. Knee to nose. Back up. Right elbow. Back up. Low lunge. Crescent, inhale. Upright twist, exhale. Crescent, breathe in. Warrior 2, breathe out. Reverse. Extended side angle. Low lunge. Grab your big toe on the right side. Hold on. Take it to side plank. Downward facing dog. Pedal your knees. Left leg up. Take it through rock star. Back up high. Knee to nose. Back up to your elbow. Back up. Step it through. Crescent lunge. Upright twist. Back up you go. Warrior 2. Reverse. Extended side. Back up, warrior 2. Reverse. Low lunge. Grab your big toe. Take it to side plank. Lift your left leg. 3-legged dog. Downward facing. Lift up to your toes. Press back into your heels. Lift up high. Bend your knees. Up to your hands. Halfway. Forward fold. Rise up mountain. Tree pose. Left leg goes up. Right foot plants down. Find your peace right here. Step back, crescent lunge. Take your elbow to the outside of that front knee for your twists. Keep your twist, step your left foot forward so you're in a chair twist. center, take it slow, and then slowly rise up. Bring your hands up towards the ceiling. Bring your right leg up for tree. Back to that place of peace and power and presence. Peace, power, and presence. Crescent lunge. Take your twists. Back leg is strong. Keep your twist, step your right foot forward, chair twist to the left. And forward fold. Shake your head out. Shake your shoulders out too. Anything else that you need to let go of. Step that left leg back behind you for pyramid pose. We're going to move a bit with it at first, and then we'll come into stillness. So you'll just come to a halfway lift to breathe in and find more length in your spine. Press into both of your heels and breathe out as you fold. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen to that halfway lift, drive into the heels. Exhale, fold. 1 more time. Inhale and fold. Stay here. Drop your head. Connect to your breath. Observe how it sounds differently when your body is shaped like this. Take it to revolved half moon. Left leg lifts, right arm goes up. This will be our last big standing twist on the right side. If you want to bend your back knee, go ahead, bend it, catch your foot. And for one more little fun flare, lift your left arm forward, away from the mat. Bring your left foot to the floor, come up to stand. And then let's go right into pyramid on the other side. So step your right foot back. Easier to lengthen out on this side when we are coming from a standing position. So take it slow to come down. We'll still move into those halfway lifts. So take it slow to fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. And fold. Halfway. Exhale deeply. 1 more time. Revolve half moon. And take it to wherever you want to go here. Make it your own. Mind or balance challenge. Make something up. Have fun with it. Usually when we're having fun, that's when we find that sense of peace. The two kind of go hand in hand. And release your right foot down. Bring your hands, so as you're standing here, bring your hands to your back. We're gonna take a standing camel. Press your hips forward, heart and chest forward. Drop your head. It's a standing back bend or standing camel. And come all the way back up. Come down to your knees. And let's take camel on our knees. If you prefer to take a half camel with 1 foot forward, you could do that as well, because we will take 2 more. Remember to keep pressing your thighs forward and your hip bones. And come back up and just kind of rest here on your knees. You can even sit your hips back onto your heels. Take a breath in and out. Back up we go. Last camel. Release out of your camel. Sit back into your heels. Coming into hero's pose. So for heroes or virasana, if you don't want to recline, that's okay. Just stay up or stand up block. If you're able to recline all the way back, take your time getting there. And wherever you are, however you have chosen to take this pose, try and relax as much as you can in the fronts of your legs. Starting with your knees. Moving into your quads. And then into your hips. Relax through your face and your jaw, your teeth, your eyes, very slowly move your way out of this pose. Coming into child's pose. It's a nice counter pose here. Come to your seat for a moment. Bend your knees. Press your feet into the floor. We're going to do a few crab touches. And actually, if you can, rotate your fingers so that they're facing the back of your mat. That's really nice for your shoulders to open them up that way. We're going to tap opposite foot to opposite hand, or hand to foot, however you want to look at it. Try and keep your hips lifted high. Keep your core engaged. Give me 10, 10, 9, 9, 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. Hold it in your reverse tabletop. You might want to rotate your fingers now, this time facing the front of your mat, if that felt too weird. And then take your reverse tabletop by dropping your head back behind you. You got it, you got it. And slowly lower your hips down. Take the bottoms of your feet together for butterfly and fold forward. Notice your breath again here. Rise up. Keep your right shin forward. Take your left leg back behind you. And very slowly come into half pigeon. Nice and slow. Push yourself back up. Let's go into three-legged dog real quick, sending that right leg back. Circle your right ankle around and bring it back down to the floor. Take that left shin forward, half pigeon on this side. Try and keep stillness in your mind. Try and settle any fluctuations or agitations in your mind. Try and settle them by just merely coming back to the present moment. That's really the only work to be done. Press yourself up. If you'd like to go back to three-legged dog, go ahead. Otherwise, we're just going to stay on our backs and come all the way down to our backs. Drawing your knees into your chest. Sending your legs straight up to the ceiling. You can stay here or take a shoulder stand. Feel free to play here, go into plow. I like to take the bottoms of my feet together and bend my knees like butterfly. Very slowly, we'll all meet in happy baby. Or if you prefer not to rock, just stay in a dead bug. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Drop them over to the left. Tee out your arms, at least your right arm. You can keep your left hand maybe on top of one of your knees or your top knee there. Let's make your way back through the center. Drop them over to the right. Come back through the center. Draw your knees in really, really, really tight. And then release just your left leg all the way down, flat on the mat to the outer edge of your mat. Lower it down slow. Now just as slow, release your right leg down to your mat. Release both of your arms down by your sides. Option to come back to that wisdom mudra, palms up, thumb and index finger touching. Shavasana. Observe your breath. The rise, the fall of your chest along with each inhale and each exhale. Remember that our capacity to make peace with another person and the world depends very much on our capacity to make peace with ourselves. On your next inhale, breathe in that peace. And on your next exhale, share that peace with everyone around you, physically and spiritually. As you start to wake your body up, allow yourself a moment or two to just roll over onto your side, breathing in that peace and breathing it out to share. When you're ready, come on up to a seat. Sit nice and tall. Bring your thumb knuckles up to your third eye center. The peace and divine light in me sees and honors the peace and divine light in each of you. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. And as we bow forward, let's bid each other namaste. All right.